I'm male 24 years old, have 3 younger siblings who are 21, 17, and 10 plus my mom and dad. As the oldest I was always independent and even moved out with 16 even though it is uncommon for my people. I am not the type to have nightmares since I never had them after a certain event, which is actually another good story. But basically I was really tired today and somehow managed to sleep for a total 13 hours, which is a personal record for me. I usually sleep 4 to 5 hours. In my dream it was a basic everyday setting at first. I was with my family and we were chilling. Which then changed 180 degrees after we all got the news on our phones saying that a zombie virus had spread to our country and the rest of the world. It also announced military law. So after the news my parents and siblings didn't care for it and continued with what they were doing, while I was rushing my brainstorming to maximize our survival rate. I went ahead and closed all windows and doors to our apartment while looking outside and the news to check if the virus had reached us. And yes, I saw my neighbors getting hunted by the infected ones. I was telling everyone in my family to take this serious since this wasn't a joke and that the danger was real. I had started preparing to ration our food and made some weapons while telling everyone to realize what's going on and to not open any doors or windows. We were kinda safe since our apartment was on the second etage, which is too high for humans to climb and get in. But you can never be too cautious in that scenario. I know my parents and siblings would open the door for anyone ringing the bell, which is why I destroyed our bell that can open the door downstairs. I was kinda relieved when I saw them become aware and serious about the issue. But to my mistake my mom opened the door to the balcony because our 2 cats were outside on the balcony. I had told them not to open the doors no matter what because I knew that our cats were on the balcony and got infected from a street cat that looked half dead and had no fur. I saw it bite my 2 cats. My family didn't know nor did I want to know since we treated our cats as family members. I was heartbroken but I could move on. My mom though saw them injured and didn't think of the possibility that they could be infected and let them in. For those who own cats, you know if your cat doesn't want you to see them, then you can't see or hear them come for you, since they are good at hunting. My cats thankfully didn't show signs of the virus infecting them yet and I was able to put one of them back without any issues. But I was too late for the other one. They already transformed and attacked us. So I threw a blanket on it and tried my best to throw them out before it could infect us. I wasn't careful enough, but I had got bitten by it. I wasn't sure about what would happen to me and I knew that waiting for it to happen would be worse since I don't want my family to be in danger. So I told them all to bond me to a chair as good as possible and told them to count the time since I was infected and record how I behave in that time, so that they could study and learn how the virus spreads. I didn't want to die since I knew it would cause great pain for my family and that without me their survival rate would decrease. Since I was always the type to learn survival hacks and even had plans in case of an actual zombie apocalypse. So I told my lil brother, the one who is 17, to kill me as soon as I stop responding to them. I told them to cut off my head entirely to make sure I wouldn't rise from the dead. I told my family about the plan I had in this case. I told them to rush to the closest mountain you can get to and to only use roads with less traffic / more nature and far away from cities. I also told them that it's possible to cut of the infected body parts and to wait see if the virus gets a person. I told them to never trust other humans and that they are possibly worse than zombies. I told them to only carry what you really need, never separate, never follow any type of sounds you hear, to always follow their goal and to never stop only for gas or toilet. I told them much more but I could hardly remember it all. I just know that in the end I told them that it's okay and that I am sorry for leaving you guys in this hell alone. I was crying as I told them I hoped that they would forgive me, and when I said that I loved them and I wanted them to live for me too. I had noticed that while talking that my body was sweating and getting colder, while my skin got much paler. I was trying my best to tell my family everything I knew that would help them to survive while losing my sanity. In the end I said sorry, but it seems like the end for me while saying do it to my lil brother. I can just remember their crying faces telling my brother to stop. After that I woke up, not sweating or with an high pulse. I was just sad and felt the need to talk about it. Thank you for listening.